with a technical hiccup. We lost the broadcast at the station. Thank you for joining me, or welcome back. If you think you know somebody who'd like to join and sit back, relax, and enjoy the trip with us, please tag them in the comments. So again, this is the interchange going from Epcot, which we just left France. We're going from Epcot to the Riviera. I've been anticipating the Skyliner for so long, and by the way, it's so cool. And when I say it's cool in here, I mean not just cool in terms of environment, but cool in terms of view. I mean, in terms of temperature. One thing I was looking for, I know it's because I'm like a worrisome parent. I do worry if something does go awry or you have an issue, there is an emergency call box in each of the Skyliners. Corey Bassett, keeper of the box. Considering how much I've been enjoying it on just the few minutes I've been riding, I hope it does expand to the parks. Obviously, this system removes a lot of the issues that they had with expanding the monorail, and primarily in terms of not just infrastructure, but in cost. Literally 10, 15 years ago, the estimate was it would cost about $1 million a mile just to build the monorail track itself. I have to believe that number is much, much higher now. Obviously, this is a much simpler, more economical, environmentally friendly type system. So I certainly can see it being expanded. What I do absolutely expect to happen, again, for me, from a personal level, is I can see myself wanting to say, hey, kids, let's go ride the Skyliner. Like going to Riviera or going to Caribbean Beach, having dinner, having lunch, and just taking a ride on the Skyliner for what this is. It is so much an attraction. It is an out-of-park free attraction that you don't need to be staying at the resort or visiting one of the theme parks to be able to enjoy it. Look, it's Yondu Odonta. So Molly, I have heard that there is a narration, including a line that you may hear quite often, but I believe it's turned off just for the grand opening and preview today. So Darcy, from what I understand, the evacuation procedure on here is very quick. I don't believe that they lower the actual gondolas. I don't know what it is. Hopefully I never have to experience it. But again, even this sort of coming back into the station is not jarring at all. Danny, I agree. So even as we've come to a stop here at the station, hi, it's not warm in here at all. There's still a constant airflow, especially when the Skyliner is in motion. again, there's no, in terms of ingress and egress, there's no step up, there's no step down. So even if there are slight mobility issues, like my mom sometimes has a tough time with steps, she'll be able to walk in, it goes very slow. But if there are any mobility issues, it's remarkable how they're able to pull these gondolas off the line to the side, and you can take as much time as you need to get on or off. Princess Becky, it says you can fit 10. I will tell you, you can easily fit 10 in here. So here's an idea. Trying to show you what the seats look like. Cheryl, there is a narration. It's just not turned on right now. Chad, I absolutely think this will definitely reduce crowds in terms of other modes of transportation. So the floor is not glass, but you can see somebody said about it getting a stroller. You can easily wheel a stroller in here. A double stroller might be difficult. I don't know the actual width. So I don't want to quote a speed because I'm awful at those kind of estimations, but I'll tell you, Mike, that it moves at a pretty brisk pace. So here's an idea of what sort of the launch feels like. So there's no swing, there's no sway at all. It does not sway left to right at all. I mean, there's no movement at all that way. Amy Gimple, I just went through the Riviera station where you could disembark. I chose not to. The views are just like, they're breathtakingly beautiful. It's so fun to see the resort in an entirely new perspective. Bad speaking because I want you to just get a sense of how beautiful and peaceful. You have a new appreciation for the resorts too. So I do hear from some passing cars. I'm hearing the chimes and some narration. So it might just be the vehicles that I've been getting. Oh, you know what? I wonder if the narration are only in. Wait, I'm going to ask. Is the narration only in the wrapped vehicle? So I'm in an unwrapped vehicle, obviously. So you see, I'm in an unwrapped vehicle so that we can easily see out the window for video purposes. I will get the answer to that question. Super smooth entry. Hello.
How was your flight?
It was wonderful, thank you.
Awesome, so glad.
Quick question. Are there narrations in some of the vehicles?
There are seals, but we have to shut them off for today.
Okay, great, thank you.
It's a safety.
So rather than do interviews, I want to take you with me. I want to take another ride. I'm going to let you guys decide where we go next. Do we go left to Art of Animation and Pop Century, where do we go straight? You know what? I'm making a call on the fly. We're going to the studios. Hi. How you doing?
Well, good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Just you?
Yes.
Fantastic. Welcome aboard.
Like just one. I would love one without a wrap if
So I
possible,
was waiting
please.
for we got our yellow one coming
Thank you.
right here for you.
Do you know the speed offhand?
11 or 10 to 11 miles.
10 to 11, thank you.
Yes. Great question. Kevin, 319 is yours.
Thank you.
Watch your step, remain seated, and enjoy your flight.
Thank you. There you go. So the answer is 10 to 11 miles per hour. I'm going to go to, I'll go to Pop and Art of Animation next, I promise. I'm going to hit all of the, different routes. So Debbie, it opens today to the public. We had the grand opening and dedication earlier this morning. And Andrew, yes, you can ride all day, all night. Put the kids on and come back a couple hours later.
Ladies, gentlemen, and islanders of all ages, welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. We're flying to Disney's Hollywood Studios.
You know what? I kind of get why people like Panda said that they might like it more than the monorail. Like, it's all yours. It's so quiet. It's so serene. The views are just spectacular. I find myself, my head sort of being on a swivel, looking all around. If you want, I'll fill in some narration for you. Welcome aboard the Walt Disney World Skyliner system, your highway in the sky to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Today the temperature is 147 degrees with 110% humidity. Por favor, manténganse tuertas. There's nothing scary about this either at all. I'm trying to think about people that might have issues with height.
In just a few minutes, we will be arriving at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Whether you plan to visit a galactic outpost or play with all of Andy's toys, at Disney's Hollywood Studios, everyone can become the stars of their favorite cinematic stories.
Sophie, height is not an issue here at all. I am very cognizant of that, and sometimes I'm like, yeesh, with the heights, but I don't feel it at all. It's so, so beautiful.
Before you walk the red carpet, remember to double-check your FastPass Plus selections using your My Disney Experience mobile app. You can also view your star-studded itinerary at a FastPass Plus kiosk when we arrive.
And while I'm really, really enjoying the peace and the serenity now and the solitude of being on the Skyliner alone, I'm trying to give you an idea of just how big it is.
Ladies, gentlemen, and members of the Academy, welcome to Disney's Hollywood Studios.
So I'm trying to sort of give you an idea of just how big it is.
Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us. Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas se abran automáticamente. Al salir de la cabina, por favor, cuide sus requisitos, reúna sus pertenencias.
And again, super smooth in terms of launch. I have to call it launch and landing because you really do have this sensation of flight. Hello.
Come on now.
Oh, I can't. So you don't. You have
You
to.
have to exit and then go around. You're gonna meet Donald and Daisy. They're there waiting for you.
Great. Oh my gosh! I'm so happy I got off. I'm running. I'm running. It's two of my favorite people in the whole wide world. Wait. So I'm live, but we'll just. Oh, all my favorite people in the whole wide world are here. It's Donald and Daisy. Wait, I mean Daisy and wait, hold it. It's Daisy and Donald. Oh my God! It's a double duck hug. Best day ever. Have you been on yet? You feel like you're just going around and around in circles. You're not gonna have a tough time getting me off the Skyliner. I love it so much. Like at the kids' thing, place to go. That's it. You guys do it better than I do. Yeah, I love it. Breeze is floating on it. You can almost take a look. I'm an eater and I'm a napper. So this is deep. I know. This is why we're best friends. We have that same sort of pear shape to us too. But I'm wearing pants, so yeah. I look. You're my favorite. I mean, you're my favorite. This is like the best day ever. I'm going back on again. One more hug, just for the one for the
Hey, how are you?
hug for the air. Good. I love these guys. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you.
Hi
Hey,
there.
what's going on, man? How you doing? How you doing?
So nice to
No,
meet
good to see you too.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
You don't know me, but hi.
Now we're friends now. See?
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Sneak around here, yeah.
One more. There we go. Listen, if Donald's not going to wear pants, you know I'm going to call him out on it. How you doing?
Good, sir. How are you?
Good. I'm going to steal a water real quick. Oh, wait. I guess it's not stealing if I told you I'm going to take a water.
Are you heading back?
I am, please. Can I have one with no wrap? Sure. Please. Un poco loco.
The next one after this will be unwrapped. So how's everything going though?
I love this so much.
That's good. All right,
It's so wonderful and peaceful and
try the
and
bike.
cool. I know. I want to come back at like sunset and ride.
Be careful, that's all right?
Thank you, Evelino.
Sit it all the time and then I'll go on the other side. Enjoy your flight.
Thank you very much. So the other thing too, in terms of the temperature, it's clearly this tinted, tempered glass, which really cuts down on the heat. I mean, the sun is blazing hot today, and these are not warm at all. Like, this is actually because it is so incredibly hot. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, that's so fun. Like, the kids are gonna love it. Really get a sense of just how big the parking lots are at these parks. Rita, like I said, I don't necessarily have a fear of heights, but I sometimes, can certainly be. There are times that I'm sensitive to heights. I don't feel that at all. You feel very, very safe in here. I think the fact that you can see so easily all around you sort of takes away that. And look, you're actually not very high off the ground, too. So Becky, I gotta tell you, in terms of them being stuffy, I mean, unless you've got 10 fat, sweaty Lou Mangellos like in here, like sitting on your lap the whole time, it's not at all. There's a constant breeze. I'm telling you, it's insanely hot today. I mean, it's probably in the mid to high 90s. There is no breeze outside at all, and it's very, very humid. Like at 8:30 this morning, standing out there waiting for the dedication to start, I was very, very, very uncomfortably hot. I'm exceptionally cool now. The way that they have these louvers here, I mean, you can almost sort of, I'm sure you can hear just how much wind there is coming in here. Yeah, Lisa Simpson. Are you the Lisa Simpson, like from The Simpsons? I was. While I had faith that Disney knew what they were doing, I'm like, no air conditioning in Florida in the summer. Okay, let's do this. And look, you can adjust. Oh yeah, you can. So you can open and close. Oh, look, you can actually open and close to preference if you want as well. Although I should be sitting. Sorry. This is wonderful. My head is on a swivel. I love this so much. And again, if you were not watching earlier, there is an emergency call box on each of the Skyliners. So if there is any type of an issue, you're not going to have to worry about it. So I said they want to see the ceiling. So there's windows, there's lower windows all around as well. There's nothing claustrophobic about this. Thank you. So I also want to give you a sense of just how large this Skyliner station is. We are at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. This is where you can access all 3 lines. This is Hollywood Studios. That is the Riviera and Epcot. And this is going to take you to Art of Animation and Pop Century. We're going to ride this next. I think we should keep on riding. When we come back, we'll have a chance maybe to chat with some folks about some of the Skyliner merchandise. So if you have any questions about anything that I can't answer, we can definitely get some answers once we return. But I think we should ride. I think we should just keep riding. Hello. Good. How you doing?
Very good. Very good. We'll get you on in one in just a moment.
Thank
Have you
you.
ridden yet?
Yes, this is my last leg.
Oh, good for you. You've done almost all of them.
I have.
That's great. Which one has been your favorite so far?
Yes.
Which one?
Yes.
I was like, did you miss? No,
No, I
you
heard. No,
me.
I know.
You were right already.
You know, going to Epcot and getting some of those unique views of the park and going over yeah,
Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
pretty great.
It's gorgeous. I love it.
I think we'll get you right on. Ready. Enjoy your
Thank you very much.
67 and to your right. Watch your step. Please remain seated at all times, all right?
Will do. Thank you. You're so nice here too. Chris, that's a rumor that I hope is true. Like, expand this everywhere. Like, right to my house would be ideal.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. Now get ready to travel back in time and enter the animated worlds of Disney. We are on our way to Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort.
Brian, I believe that I don't even know what today is. I think tomorrow might be the official opening for guests.
Just ahead and to the right is Disney's Art of Animation Resort, a larger-than-life resort that celebrates the creative magic that goes into crafting Disney animated films, from sketches to reality. On your left is Disney's Pop Century Resort, a memorable resort that celebrates the way we lived, played, and communicated with each other throughout the 20th century.
Oh, this is so neat.
We are now gliding over the sparkling waters of Hourglass Lake. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth.
Wait a minute. Did she just say sit back, relax, and enjoy? I've heard that somewhere. I mean, it's not mine, but I've heard that somewhere before. Oh, yay.
In just a few moments, we will be arriving at the only floating Skyliner station at Walt Disney World Resort. Passengers can disembark here for Disney's Pop Century Resort and for Disney's Art of Animation Resort. Thank you for flying the Disney Skyliner. Bon voyage! Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us. Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas se abran automáticamente. Al salir de la cabina, por favor, cuide sus pequeñitos, reúna sus pertenencias.
Welcome. Please watch your step.
Thank you.
We're going to head right around the station and get back on the other side.
Thank you. So you see, you do need to disembark at stations, but here is where you can see they seamlessly pull off some of the cars, and all of them you can see are accessible. So if anybody in your party does need more time getting in or out, they don't have to worry about impacting any of the other guests. How are you? Good.
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
Outstanding. You enjoying all right?
And you've got
Yes.
Forrest and Claire.
Oh my gosh, so many good people. So many more characters to come and see. Sorry. I'm so distracted by the characters. I got
I know,
excited.
they're cool, aren't they?
What a fun day. Good morning.
Hi.
How are you?
Would you like a picture with?
So I'm live, but I'll take a hug anyway because I never get to see these guys. Wait a minute.
Which outlet are you from?
WDW Radio.
All right, cool. Thank you.
It's okay. Everybody's a little crazy. Always good. Have you gotten on the Skyliner yet? Oh, there you are again. On the yellow one. There you go. How cool is that? It's like the fun. It's so cool and smooth. Just like this guy. See what I did there? I made up for the hug by giving you a light. She's so pretty. That's a good hugger too. I wish we could vibe together.
So pretty. She's so pretty. Thank you. I'm ready to fly, man. Thank you. Thanks very much. Thank you. Bye, honey. Bye, sweetheart. So that's a cool one right there. If you can see the Haunted Mansion, all the hitchhiking ghosts. There's no weight limit. But again, because they hold 10 guests, up to 10 guests, I don't think that's an issue at all.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot International Gateway.
I can't
We are
believe
now gliding over Hourglass Lake. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth.
my lawyers will be in touch, by the way. I can't believe how smooth this is. You know, I was saying that I anticipated it would be more of an attraction than it was without a doubt, like I'm going to, after Momentum, grab my family and be like, we need to just go and ride the Skyliner, and we'll pick a resort and stop there and eat. Like, that is going to be a real, I want to come back and ride this at sunset. That's the view that I really can't wait to have. And obviously while fireworks are going on as well. Joe, you do have to go to Caribbean Beach and transfer if you want to go to Hollywood Studios or Epcot.
In just a few moments, we will be arriving at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. All passengers must disembark or transfer at this station. We hope you enjoyed your journey, and thank you for flying the Disney Skyliner.
Roseanne, yes, there are restrooms at all the stations. I mean, it's silent. It's so peaceful. I think this is the calmest I've been like in months. I'm forgetting that momentum starts tonight. Don't worry about that. Mark, a little bit different than Star Tours, but similar.
Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us. Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas se abran automáticamente. Al salir de la cabina, por favor, cuide sus vehículos. Deja sus pertenencias y observe sus pasos. Gracias por volar con nosotros.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Mother Megan.
So very easy in terms of ingress and egress. You see there are always Skyliners waiting for guests that might need a little bit more time or assistance boarding. What's going on, man? How you doing? Good seeing you.
You doing interviews today or just?
I'm not sure. I'm live streaming on it. I'll go take a look at some of the merchandise because they're going to sell about 9 billion of those Funko Pops, I'm sure.
Those ornaments.
Yeah?
You know, those will be on my page.
Oh yeah, the Funko Pops are gonna go really fast.
Yeah.
When it comes out.
My son has already been asking me.
Oh
like-
really?
And by my son, I mean myself. But
Good to have an ally.
exactly. Good seeing you, man. Take care. So yeah, we'll definitely come and check out some of the merchandise next. There's a lot of T-shirts. I see mugs. I see socks. I'm starting. Oh, I see what they mean about the Christmas ornaments. But I want to give you a view of what the Skyliner station looks like. So again, there are restrooms there. This line will take you to Disney's Riviera Resort and Epcot Center. Straight ahead is the line for Hollywood Studios, and to the left is the Art of Animation and Pop Century Resort line. There are also water fountains there, so if you need to come by, sort of refresh and relieve, you can do that at each of the stations. If you can hear that breeze, there's also large fans, so it's circulating the air. Again, it's a very, very, very hot day today, but it's actually very cool. Even without any air moving through, it's a very cool here at the station. Deborah, they do not go to French Quarter. They do not go to Magic Kingdom either. In order to get to Magic Kingdom, you would really have to go to, I think your best bet is to maybe go to one of the resorts and take a bus. I did them all, yeah. Did you do them all yet? I'm gonna wait for merch. people in front of us, but I want to show you guys some of the merch because it looks pretty cool. I see ornaments, magic band, t-shirts, socks, water bottles. Well, you know what I'll do? Maybe I'll come back. I have an idea. Maybe I'll come back and do merch in Instagram stories rather than make you stand here and wait online. We have had a chance to do all of the lines. So I will tell you, my expectations for the Skyliner were very, very high before coming in today. Dare I say they were exceeded. And what I mean by that is I expected it to be a nice ride, something I would do once or twice and then maybe that be it. Instead, what I have found is that I see myself and I feel myself coming back to ride again and again, to bring friends, to bring family, because it is an attraction and it is an attractor as well. I think it's going to serve a few masters in terms of not only thinning crowds on some of the other transportation systems, but I think it's going to bring increased attention to Riviera Resort. Obviously, it's going to have its own attention, but Caribbean Beach, Art of Animation, Pop Century because of the ease of getting there, which also I think is going to increase attendance at some of the dining locations here. Look, I think the food court in Art of Animation is one of the best on property. I did a live review there a few years ago. Same thing for Pop Century. Even Caribbean Beach, you really have an appreciation for just how beautiful the resort really is. So I may go live again here, maybe on Instagram. I'm going to share some more on stories in terms of photos of merchandise, maybe some of the vehicles as well. Thank you so much for sharing my first ride on the Skyliner with me today. Thank you very much for being here. I hope it brought the same type of wonderful, calming, Zen-like, pure, unadulterated, just blissful joy of riding. If you did enjoy it, do me a favor, take this video. If you know anybody else that might like to see it, you can send the link to them. Otherwise, I have my Momentum Weekend Workshop this week. I know I'll see some of you guys there, and then I think I've got something next week. Oh, next week is Epcot Forever and all kinds of stuff going on. So thank you. I love you very much. I appreciate you being here. I hope this brought a little bit of happiness to your Friday morning. I hope you have an amazing week. Thanks so much. See ya.